I'm about to show you how you can get yourself over 100 uniques just in an hour. So further ado, let's begin. I'm going to be starting off by just talking what you will need in this entire farm. So basically, first thing you will need is the speedrunning gear, which will be the boot of swiftness, death cap mushroom, and the ghost cloak. As for the armor, it could be any robe with the right enchantments like cooldown, then swift rooted, rush, any of those which could possibly help you out in speedrunning the level. Then if you take a look at the armor's enchantments, there is one major enchantment which we will need in the armor, which is the luck of this year enchantment. Now here's the thing, it would be harder for you to just speedrun and open the chests in every single direction because we're speedrunning. There will be a lot of mobs coming near, so it's so better to get the luck of this year enchantment on your armor, which is a better choice than just having another armor with that enchantment. That's just something on me, but you could have a separate armor for it too and get yourself a packed up armor for the speedrunning and a separate luck of the sea enchantment armor. Depends on you what you want to do, but that's just my recommendation. So as in case if you don't know what luck of the sea enchantment does, it basically boosts your chances or just converts a basic item which is normal or rare into its unique format. It works on the merchants, it works in every single place basically wherever you are getting a new item. There is a 30% of the chances or somewhat like so if you are tier 3. So make sure you take care of those things, and now here's what we need to know about. There will be 4 major levels which you need to take care of, where we could actually go for the speed running or getting unique items. If you're wondering how to get yourself a better weapon, a melee weapon basically, or a good ranged weapon, or even a speed running gear, Soggy Chaos is the best one to go for. So just go for that level if you're trying to find a great unique item which is a melee. So as for a good armor, the best one to go for will be the lower temple, and the lower temple is the best unique farm level in the game till you ask me, because it has a lot of hidden chests which you could just speedrun and get your hands on, which I'll be showing you off in the further video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But if you're just trying to find a good armor, just by the fact you could get yourself the wither armor, the reinforced mail, which has a great unique, but that's the second level. Now here are the other twos, but those two are just kind of it's just like optional ones, to be honest. The Underhalls, which is basically a lot more harder and is based off on highly luck possibilities to find a good chest, which is easy to get. So I won't recommend you to go there, but it's great for speedrunning too. You could just die potentially and just get back into the game. You could just do that over and over and over again, and it won't even mean anything. So the second thing will be basically the question mark level, which is also known as the mushroom level, which has potentially greater armor and a few great weapons like the fail or the mace, which are great weapons to choose, and I kind of like them. So that's a level, but it doesn't consist that much of high potential chests, but it's just basically the boss, which you should just manage to kill really fast, and you will get a unique item a lot more easily. So now let's get into in-depth of every single one of the levels, how you should apply your entire skills to that particular level, so how you can just get yourself over 100 uniques just in 1 hour. So let's start. So we are going to start off with the lower temple. As for the lower temple, it's one of the best ones, and I would recommend you should do this one only as a speedrunning level. So there will be many parts where you will be able to get golden chests, as this is the level from which you can earn the most amount of golden chests. So from this level you would be able to get some of the greatest armors and one of the good weapons, I would say, which is katana. It's not one of the best, but still you could actually use it in a better way. So there is a part which goes underground of this part, in which the highest amount of these armors, or these chests exist. So basically, one thing you need to make sure is that wearing or switching the armor of Luck of the Sea before opening any kind of golden chests. So if you're trying to do that, that's going to be a lot more better. Use a powerful weapon which could take out most of the weapons like skeletons and so, or you could use fighters bindings, but I won't recommend you, as there will be raid captains all over the place. So you will have to make sure that you're not fighting them, but just avoiding them by just speedrunning the level. Now here's another tip while speedrunning this thing, which is the spiders. Those can get yourself trapped into and slow you down, and even could ruin your entire run. So the main thing would be, you just need to make sure that you're not getting any of these things in between, and you're just bashing through all of these things. As it may sound a lot more simpler, but when you're actually doing this thing, it gets pretty much tough. So there are also many places from which you could ever earn great armors or unique pieces. As I have tried it, each of these levels, what you could basically do, get the items, play in the offline mode, and when you are able to just get yourself to this backside of, the place where golden chests exist, many of them exist. So just at that place, you gain as many or open as many of the things you can, get as many things you can, and then just go back to the camp. It's a lot more efficient than just completing the whole level, because the entire level stays up with this only part, as you could just do this over and over again. And I tried it in 30 minutes. I was having around 50 uniques. So basically, even just in a one run, you could possibly get around 4 to 5 of uniques, just like it was nothing for you in just few 6 or 7 minutes of the entire thing. You could even go in one hard difficulty low, which could possibly get you a lot of uniques, to be honest. You can just do this again and again, which is the most efficient way. And even when you end the level, there is a chance, if you're doing it like that, check the merchants. Just by the fact, merchants can also have unique traits with the Luck of the Sea enchantment. So every time you complete a level, you could always check up the merchants, just by the fact you can get a unique, as if there is a 30% of chance you would get it. So getting a good armor, weapon, anything could happen. Just like you can see, I just got a wither armor that easily. And if you're just wondering how to get many emeralds, I have created a video. It's amazing guide. You would be able to get 20 plus K emeralds just in an hour. It's super efficient, so make sure you check that video out after that one. But now if we take a look at the Soggy Caves, it's one of the levels which is not efficient, but if you're trying to get great uniques, or anything which could possibly get yourself good unique items, for an example, anything else like a good weapon or speedrunning gear, this is perfect. Get rid of the mobs which are at the start, or you could just go directly into any of these dungeons. Having a flight feather is one of the main things you would need, as I didn't have it in this one. So if you find this kind of dungeon, you will be able to skip it, and there is one only type of dungeon. I don't know if they patched it or not, but it's only available that you could actually speedrun only in one of the dungeons which spawns in the game, which sounds kind of sad, to be honest, just by the fact it was so much fun. But now you cannot just skip it that easily, and this is the one which is kind of the hardest one and the unluckiest one to actually spawn. But it's fine, you could just get rid of the mobs, because this is not skippable in any way. Let me know in the comments if you would like to know how to skip all of these levels. I'll make a video about it too. So yeah, that is something I really think which works out real well. If once you do that, you just need to open those doors, which is very much simple. So you just need to know how to do it. So if you can do that efficiently, that's basically a thing for you. After that, you just need to have Luck of the Sea enchantment armor, and then obsidian chest is yours. There is a low chance, but even if you can find it, it's just amazing, just by the fact even after you clear it, merchant exists, which is perfectly fine for you, as you can get even more better Underhole is something which is highly highly luck based, and it's harder to actually speedrun. So just by that fact, I won't recommend you, but if you're feeling that you could do it, it's on you. And even the tower basically gets sometimes very great response just by the fact the small towers with 22 or 21 floors. The one I'm recording right now, it has 21 floors, so basically that is perfect to go for. And those towers are kind of efficient too, but it's not somewhat I would recommend, just by the fact just for one item you're just spending your 25 to 30 minutes, which is not worth it at all. Basically, I'm just gonna recommend you the lower temple. As for the mushroom level, I would say you could go for that one, but just by the fact it is not that much efficient, I won't recommend you to go there, as there are no much of a chests around there in that level. So just not recommending you to do that, something like so. So over here in the lower temple, it's perfect to just go and get the chest, or you could just do the entire level, and it's very much efficient. I'm just repeating the phrases, but trust me, okay, it's absolutely worth it, as I have tried it, and this is exactly how I farm uniques in this entire game, as it's worth it, to be honest. So yes, those are the all things I could possibly tell you to do, and what you should take care of doing each of these levels and stuff, which could help you out in just speedrunning and getting more and more uniques as fast as possible. That is it going to be for this video. If you're any kind of questions or still any doubts regarding to this entire guide, if you're trying to know about it, make sure you comment down below. I'm always answering to your guys' comments, as my goal is to help you guys out in anything which is difficult for you. So don't hesitate and just comment down below. I will be there just to guide you out, and make sure that subscribe button if you found this video helpful. I have to say this, but it's annoying when people say this, but please hit that subscribe button, just by the fact I'm really close to 2K subscribers at this point, which is going to be big milestone for me as in this year in 2023. So just hit that subscribe button with notifications on, as it helps me out a ton, as I put a lot of efforts into making these videos. And if you made it till here, I really appreciate your time, so make sure to check this video out, as I know you will enjoy it. And I'm going to be meeting you in the next video. Until there, goodbye.